But last week, we talked about Lewis Hamilton and his mental health. We suggested he might be having mental health struggles. And look, he is. We're going to call this bit Lewis Hamilton confirmed mental health panic attack, confirmed. Because we suggested we thought he was having a panic attack. Confirmed. He is having a hard time. Well, this wasn't confirmed. What's Scotty Hottie doing here? Look, he thought it was 10th of the 7th, like 10th of August. But that's not even... That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow's news. How have we got tomorrow's news? No, it's the other way around, isn't it? It's the 7th. I don't know. I got confused. Anyways, this is old news. It's a month old. There's a nice picture of him there getting out of his car. But the point being, he put a thing on Instagram, right? He put a thing on Instagram, and it said, "I too am having a hard time." They've made it seem like he's penned this heartfelt message on mental health, which he kind of has, but it came as this. There's the post. Look, this Instagram thing. If there's anybody out there struggling right now, I just want you to know you're not alone. This is nice for Mental Health Monday, isn't it? I should say it's in a nice voice. If there's anybody out there struggling right now, I just want you to know you're not alone. Good one, Lewis. You know, and before I get on and say the rest of what Lewis said, I'm such a chuffer, aren't I? I didn't look into it deeply. I didn't do the research, Lewis Hamilton mental health, and find out all the articles and things. He has talked about it, so I've been on there saying, "Oh, Lewis Hamilton should talk about his mental health and it's building up." Well, he has talked, but he's not. We'll see in a minute about how hasn't approached it. But I've got to say, you know, I'm in the wrong here a little bit. He's done a lot of good stuff for mental health, so let's look into this a little bit. You're not alone. I too am having a hard time, but I know we're going to get through this. You have so much potential in you may not even be aware of. You've so much to give to the world. You're special and unique. There's nobody like you, no matter what anybody says. Be bold, be strong, be you. You're beautiful in every way. Let's be great together. Hope our paths cross someday, in this life or the next. I'm sending you love and light and positivity for your weekend. So by the end, it seems a bit like generic. I thought he was going to talk about his actual things that he was struggling with and what it was. But he just says, yeah, I'm having a hard time too. And I'm like you, you're like me, we're together, we're in it together. I get it. It might be marketing, or it might be, you know, a really heartfelt statement of mental health struggle. I lean more on the mental health side of things, you know, heartfelt side with Lewis, because, and we're going to go on to see here, look, he's done these things. Lewis in the Renaissance. Where's Lewis in the Renaissance? I've got that in a different window, haven't I? There we are. This is Lewis's... It's a charity that he set up, the Lewis Hamilton Foundation, and it could just be like a tax thing, couldn't it? See, if I can't see Hobbs, I can't see if I'm leaning over out the shot like that. It might be a tax, might be for tax purposes, but no, he's done this this charity, and they're talking about legacy mental health. They're talking to people in communities about mental health. You know, it's a really good thing. There's these videos on YouTube about Lewis talking about it. There's like a 10-20 minute one here from Mercedes catching up with him about positive thinking, keeping mentally healthy, self-belief, positive mindsets. So in one aspect, I think he's done a lot of good work, which I'm absolutely happy with. Great. I don't think it's deeply core personal to him. I haven't looked into it again. You know, I should have watched all of these, should know before I could make a statement. But what I'm saying is that I think right now he's struggling with the panic, and it's kind of ironic in a way, isn't it? Because he has done this talking about it, this raising the awareness, this at the end of this article on this confusing website. It says, Formula One has often been viewed as a sport of ultra-masculinity, and the topic of mental health has most of the time been snubbed, but in recent times an open discourse over it has started by the current grid drivers. Lando Norris, the McLaren superstar, after his second season, wrote a blog about his mental health state during his rookie year and how difficult it was for him to overcome. I did look into that. I tried to look at the blog, then it took me to another article, another article. But yeah, so overall, we're going to close the book on our Lewis Hamilton videos by saying, yes, absolutely, look, he is doing good work for mental health. I hope he realises that the things he's going through right now, the stresses and pressures that we raised in the previous videos, look, that's down there if you... There you are. Ooh, it's got a nice thumbnail, hasn't it? Colourful. I hope he realises that is exactly in that ballpark of the things he's been talking about and raising awareness of and can benefit from. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton confirmed. That's what we're going to call that. Confirmed. Lewis Hamilton panic attack confirmed. I mean, it might be. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? And we're not going to beat him up over it. He's done such good work. I'm praising him. That's what we're here to do. Praise him today. Well done, Lewis. I'm happy with that. I just think he now needs to talk about what's happening to him now. Oh, you know, these chest tightenings and lightheadedness and dizzy spells and, you know, after the race spells. I think these things need to be looked at in the context of mental health. But yeah, good job, Lewis.